What is going on, guys? Horizon here. I can think of nothing more stressful in Rocket League than overtime. The stress of just knowing that one goal makes all the difference, and any mistake you make can easily cost you and your team the game. Usually. Of course, there are exceptions to this idea, and that is exactly what we are going to take a look at today. In the game that I'm about to take you through, I believe we should have lost about 5 different times. Yet, no matter the mistakes we made, we just couldn't seem to lose. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the luckiest overtime in Rocket League history. Whoa, hold on. Before we get into that, I need each and every one of you to go down and hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of fun Rocket League challenges coming up, so if you want to see those, you want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you know when they're coming out. While you're down there, give the video a like as well, and leave a comment saying hi. With all that out of the way, let's get lucky. So oddly enough, the overall theme of this game is capitalizing on our opponent's mistakes, which is hilarious because what you're about to see is anything but clean play, but I'll leave you to be the judge of how this works out. Right off the kickoff, my teammate's gonna take a dribble here and is actually gonna manage to just squeeze it past the defense. Now, when you have a game start with something like that, you almost know, oh boy, we're in for a weird one. Because when a game starts weird, it's just gonna keep getting weird. Now, coming up here, we have lucky moment number 1 as my teammate jumps forward and misses, and that ball just lightly bounces off the post. And we get away unscathed, although we really probably should have been scored on there. Alright, we got lucky moment number 2 coming up here. So I'm about to try to make a stupid challenge on this sidewall, which, you know, is a bad idea. And Hisaka over there, whatever you want to call him, is going to win this ball completely cleanly without any impact from me. And is going to chip it towards our back wall. And then what transpires on the ensuing aerial challenge, I think is what saves us from getting scored on here. So I see my teammate go up, and he just gets the slightest of slightest touches on that. If he doesn't get that touch, let's slow it down a little bit just so we can see what this looks like. If he doesn't get this slight touch coming up here, I really think that Panther has a serious shot of putting this into the back of the net. But just gets a little tip right there to slow it down just a little bit, and it gives me time to go ahead and get all the way back and beat Panther to this ball. I also could have been bumped there, so all around it feels like we probably should have been scored on there, but again, somehow we were not. And then immediately following that save, again capitalizing on our opponent's mistakes because Panther did dive in there, we turn the ball around and go charging downfield, and then this happens. Yep. Just walk that one right in, and we'll take that, thank you very much. So we're feeling good, off to a solid 2-0 start. Things are only going well, so you'd have to think things are just going to continue to go well, right? Alright, so I see my teammate make a challenge, and now we're going to have lucky moment number 3. Because I'm pretty much forced to just guard the net in this occasion, because I know my teammate's not back yet, and he's not going to be back for a couple of seconds, so I really can't dive out for this, for fear of just getting beat and giving them an open net. So we play patient here, we just kind of see what happens, and then we get really lucky, because I am getting beat to this ball by a mile, and it isn't even remotely close. Luckily, however, though, for us, as with most moments in this game, he just hits it right into me, off the crossbar, Panther dove as well, and we again get out without giving up a goal. So I see the ball coming lobbing over my head now. What I want to do here is just catch it, take it into my own corner, and take it up the wall, and work on getting the ball out from there. However, because I'm bad at this game, what happens instead is that I wait for the ball to come down, and I pop it. Oh man, what a great pass to them. That is actually a really nice pass. Good job, me. So now we're in an awful situation, and you really would expect them to have a solid chance of scoring from this spot, and you would be correct. If we just let this play a little bit further, we see they're rushing in to take the shot here. Panther's gonna bang this. Shot right to the far post. Upper 90, that looks great, and once again saved by the crossbar. I wasn't anywhere close. I don't think Dew was reaching that if it had been right in. Very lucky that they just clanged that right off the woodwork. So we're still holding on to our lovely shutout that we have going. We've been playing not so great defense, but have gotten bailed out in a lot of situations. And here, we see a really bad mistake on my part, so the ball is coming across, Dew's following it, and I just rush out and cut him off, and oh, look at that, where I just was, and we gave up a goal. Well, that could have certainly gone better, couldn't it have? Why, yes. Yes, it could have. So finally, our luck seems to have run out, and there's still 3.5 minutes left, so hopefully we still have a little luck left over. My teammate had just made a challenge and is now out of the play, so with me being the last man back, you would think it would be smart to just head back, don't dive for this ball, but no. That's not how we do things. We full board dive for it. That's what we do. And now my teammate's in a rough spot. He gets 50, and now you look at this situation like this is a goal every day of the week, not a question. We're about to be tied up, and yep, that's the crossbar. Yet again, saving our behinds, keeping us in the lead 2-1. This game should be like 4-0 right now. It shouldn't even be close. Yet somehow we're winning. My teammate had just gotten demoed off to the left side of the field, and I'm now the last man back, so once again, you would think turning around, play it safe, be careful, would be the way to go. But remember, this is me we're talking about, and here we go! Just throw ourselves at it. Now looking at this situation, right here, this one, right after I make this challenge, right there. Well, that there looks like a really good opportunity for them to score, doesn't it? Why, yes it does. And I would expect them to be scoring in this situation, because my teammate hasn't respawned yet. But wait, hold on. What's been happening all game? Wait for it! Ah, it's the crossbar! And no whiff!
Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised!
So we come into the final 30 seconds here, and we are still somehow holding on to this lead. It has not been pretty, it has not been good, but we are somehow still holding on. Just 20 seconds to go now, just need to run off the clock. Maybe our post and crossbar can do some more work for us here in the last 10 seconds. And we are on the cusp of winning this game, and then that's a demo, that's a goal, and that's a tie. With 6 seconds left. And ladies and gentlemen, we have overtime. Now, I did say that this was the luckiest overtime that I have ever played. The rest of the game was lucky as all get out. We should have been obliterated like 6-0. Shouldn't have even been close. But we find ourselves in this overtime, and the luck's about to step up another notch or two, and I still can't believe what happens. Here we are, 41 seconds into overtime. We are on the press. We believe that we can get the goal in this situation. So my teammate, nice hit off the backboard. I jump. He jumps. Oh dear, double commit. Everybody runs screaming for the hills. I try to dive out of it, get to the ground, get the ball chipped over me because I don't turn around and instead challenge. And let's look at this situation here, shall we? In this situation that we have here, one might assume that this ball is gonna go in that goal. And that would be a fair assumption based on the positions we all have. But remember, this is not a normal game of Rocket League, and that is why this happens. Open net, and off the post, and all the way out. Everything in this game culminates in this one moment. My teammate's about to have a clear all the way downfield, so I take the opportunity to go get boost and wait to see what happens. And Panther has complete and total control of the ball. I know my teammate's out of the play. I know I'm going to be facing a 2v1, so it's just me, them, and the ball. This is a horrible position for any defender to find themselves in, and it's almost impossible to know what the right decision is when you make it in these scenarios. So we roll this forward, we see them coming down the field, and immediately we see Panther drop the ball and beeline for a demo, with his teammate following closely behind. Now I am actually going to zoom out for this moment so you can actually see what happens. We're waiting. Panther's coming in for the demo. I try to jump over him. He clips me. Now if we look closely, his momentum has been slowed by colliding with me, which generally is what occurs on demos. So the ball hits him in the butt, and his teammate has already jumped in the middle of the smoke screen. Like, you can't see where the ball is. You have no clue. No idea where the ball is, and he jumps. So that hits off his butt, he jumps, he misses, and now my teammate, who's coming back, is like, oh shoot! They're both out of the play, there's a free ball, and there's a free goal. And you know what happens? Just picks it up, brings it downfield, no rush, no worries, right into the goal. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the luckiest overtime ends. So that will wrap it up for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any video suggestions, ideas, anything like that, go ahead and throw those down in the comments below. I'd be happy to take a look at those. And as always, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.